this is Vargas, and I am back again with my bi-weekly pickup videos. This time around, I'm going to talk about the movies that I picked up these last 2 weeks through Movie Freak Bazaar. Uh, I did pick up some extra stuff also through Target. Target had an online sale that if you bought 2 movies, you would get one for free. So I did splurge a little on the credit card and got some movies there. But they have to be shipped, and then I have to find a way to, get them. But yeah, this is just stuff that I got through Movie Free Bazaar. But I didn't want to mention this one because I forgot to talk about it in the previous video. This is another game that I bought through my brother. He was selling stuff, and there's some of these games I own through different methods. But this is a collection of video games that has some games that I don't have in other methods. So this is for the PlayStation 2, the Sega Genesis collection. I have the Sega Genesis Mini, and that one has a lot of games, but this one has some games that are not in that. So this is why I wanted to get this off him. So yeah, on to the movies. Picked up Maximum Velocity. Total blind buy. I don't know a damn thing about this movie. The only reason I bought this is because it stars Michael Ironside right there, and anything that stars Michael Ironside or Lance Henriksen, I'll pick up. He probably has a small role. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping he's in it a little bit more. But yeah, I picked up just because of Michael Ironside. Picked up the Brave One widescreen edition. This is kind of like I want to say it's kind of like Death Wish, where Jodie Foster gets assaulted and her husband. It's been a while since I've seen this movie, but her husband gets killed, so she's all traumatized, and all of a sudden, she gets a gun and she goes after the guys that ruined her life. So yeah, reminds me a lot of Death Wish. Picked up for my Nicolas Cage collection, my never-ending Nicolas Cage collection, Wind Talkers Director's Cut. I already have Wind Talkers. It's a movie that's already part of my collection, but I didn't know there was a Director's Cut. That's something that's been happening a lot in my collection. I'm coming across movies that have Nicolas Cage movies specifically that have Director's Cut that I didn't know about. Like Gone in 60 Seconds is one I have. I picked up Ghost Rider Extended Cut, Con Air Extended Cut, and now this thing Extended Cut. So, yeah. I mean, I thought I wasn't going to complete my Nick Cage collection just because he keeps pumping out movies. Now I gotta deal with directors and extended cuts, so that's something. There's actually, I recently found out there's an extended cut of Black Hawk Down, which I want to track down, and an extended cut of Tears from the Sun, which is a Bruce Willis movie that I actually enjoyed Tears from the Sun a lot. I thought that was pretty cool, so I have to get that one. Picked up the Fox 5-Star Collection 2-disc set of Speed. I like Speed. It's already a really cool movie, but this one has 2 features. The version that I have has some special features, but this one is jam-packed with special features. And I really like this series of that Fox released. That has a nice metallic thing. I have Cleopatra. I have Die Hard, the first one. I have Independence Day. And I have another one I can't remember, and now I have Speed. So I would like to maybe Google how many of these kind of releases Fox did. Because those are pretty cool. The ones I have are pretty cool. They have a lot of special features, so I wanted to get the Speed version of that. Because Speed is a good movie. This one is a Mexican thriller, and surprisingly, I don't have that many Mexican movies. But I went to see this a long, long time ago with one of my friends that was an avid movie watcher like myself, and we would go see all these movies. And it's called Bajo la Sal, Under the Salt. I remember it being pretty cool. I would probably have to watch it again. But I thought it was pretty cool. And this one is an extended edition that has a whole bunch of special features, so that's cool. Movie Bazaar has always had this movie, but it's just a regular one. But this time he had the 2 disc special edition of Flags of Our Fathers. So, and this is a joint movie with another one, which I think is called Letters from Iwo Jima. Because this is the American side of that, and Letters from Iwo Jima, butchering that pronunciation, but is the Japanese side of it. So he always has the regular one, but now that he had the 2 disc special edition with all the special features, I got it. But now I gotta track down the 2 disc special edition of Letters from Iwo Jima, yeah, and to complete the set that they did. This is one that I've forgotten for years and years. Because I remember the trailer and I was like, that looks like garbage. A light remake of The Craft, but with guys. The Covenant. It's about this coven of 3 witch fellows by the people that's from the producers of Underworld, and that's something that I've never thought that as a selling point. Whenever something boasts that it's from the producers of a successful movie, producers don't only pony, as far as I know, only pony up the money, and then the man changes. If it's the director or the writer of a successful movie, then I'll be interested. But whenever I read the from the producers or from the studio that brought you, that's not a winning selling point for me. That means jack shit for me. But yeah, just picked it up because there's a proper remake of The Craft that came out. So I was like, I haven't seen that in years, and I remember it wasn't that good, but that movie seems to have been forgotten through time, rightly so, because it's not that good. Another blind buy. This is a foreign film, I think from Argentina. But as a movie lover, I like to watch stuff from other countries. My favorite ones, of course, are Japanese, but I've watched a lot of Italian and Spanish movies from Spain, not from Mexico. And this is called The Bones Tunnel. Original tunnel, El Túnel de los Huesos. Based on a true story of an escape from prison, where the prisoners that escaped discover this really gruesome thing it's supposedly based on real events. But it might be good. Picked up another. I don't know if this is in English. I would assume it's in English, but it has a lot of Spanish actors. Don't Tempt Me. It's about this boxer that is down on his luck, and he has to decide whether to box one more match that will probably kill him, or just live his life. And heaven and hell send a demon and an angel to try to tempt him. The angel to try to do good. The devil to try to get him to box. It sounds interesting. I'm just going off about what it says on the box. But it might be good. I like stuff that have to do with, heaven and hell and stuff like that. Picked up another one that I completely forgot even existed. But there's 3 of these. I do remember that now. And it's The Scorpion King 2, The Rise of a Warrior. And this kind of thing bugs me. Why call it Scorpion 2 if it's a prequel to The Scorpion King? Just call it Scorpion King Rise of the Warrior. Why put a 2 and confuse people? But this one has Randy Couture, and it's the origin of the Scorpion King that played The Rock in the second Mummy movie. So it's a convoluted mess to try to get this thing, in order. But because this is a spin-off of the Mummy series, but this is a prequel, even though it's called 2, and that just annoys the hell out of me. To try to complete my Jason Statham collection, picked up Safe. This is a situation of a movie that I thought I had, but after going through my Jason Statham collection, it turns out I don't have it. And yeah, picked it up because I really dig Jason Statham, and I am 3 movies away from almost completing his filmography, and unless I come across something that I didn't know about, which happens. Picked up 1941, starring John Belushi, Dan Aykroyd, directed by Steven Spielberg. It's a goofball comedy that he directed after the attack of Pearl Harbor. Not gonna lie, I don't remember this one. I vaguely think I might have seen it back in the VHS days. But yeah, this will go on my Steven Spielberg collection because I forgot that was a Steven Spielberg movie. Picked up The Watcher. Not Uatu the Watcher, but The Watcher, starring Keanu Reeves and Marissa Tomei and James Spader. It's about James Spader plays an FBI detective that is being taunted by a serial killer that's played by Keanu Reeves. So, yep. We bought The Wolverine because the copy that I have is in Spanish and it says Wolverine Immortal. But I bought this hoping that it had more special features than the version I have. It has one special feature. So that sucks. Now we gotta track down the damn Blu-ray. Well, I don't have to do it. I want to do it because I want some extra special features. Picked up through Movie Freak Bazaar on sale The Wizard of Oz 2-disc special edition. I have The Wizard of Oz, of course, but it's the Snapper case release. It has some really good special features. But this is a 2-disc set, so I'm hoping it has even more special features because I just freaking love The Wizard of Oz. It doesn't say what it has, actually, on the box. So I'm guessing this came with a slipcover, and the slipcover mentioned what special features it had, or the booklet, which this one is missing. But it's got to be more than the Snapper case release that I have. Expanding my Scooby-Doo collection, which surprisingly I don't have that much of. But I picked up a Scooby-Doo and the Goblin King. This is when they actually started introducing more supernatural elements to Scooby-Doo in their animated cartoons. Because usually it was just a human dressing up and causing chaos. This is, they actually introduced like magic in this one. And finally picked up the Scooby-Doo live action movie, the first one. Finally found a really good copy. Has the same special features as the Snapper case I've always seen. But this one is widescreen, so yeah. This is weird because this was on Netflix and then they took it off and only left the second one. But when I was checking a couple of days ago, that was back on. So to avoid that, I was like, yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna buy the movie. I don't remember it being super good. I mean, I didn't quite care for the look of Scooby-Doo in CGI. But the guy that did Shaggy was really, really good at Shaggy, so yeah. I do want to get the second one just to complete that set. Picked up this 2-disc collection, just because I like 2-disc sets. Don't know anything about the movies, but they're period pieces from the 60s and the 70s, and I am getting into that period of movie making. This is Anne of the Thousand Days and Mary Queen of Scots. So these might be good. I just really hope they're not boring. Picked up this movie that I've never seen, complete blind buy, but it looks interesting. It has Ice-T and Snoop Dogg in The Wrecking Crew. The back says just says that a secret high-level government-sponsored hit squad, also known as the Wrecking Crew, is sent to the mean streets of Chicago to clean up the havoc wreaked by the deadly street gang, starring Ice-T as the leader of the hit squad against headbangers Ernie Hudson Jr., T.J. Storm, and David Askew. So, it might be good. I'm hoping it's good. Picked up same thing with, well, I don't remember which one it was. With Safe. This is a movie that I swore I already had in my collection. I was like dead sure that this was part of the collection. While I was looking in my horror section that I have building, and when I finally had a chance to go there, and it wasn't there, and I was like, what the hell? And then I looked at I have a little Excel spreadsheet where I update it every time I pick up a movie, and it wasn't there, and I was like, God damn it! I was almost sure that I have this movie, and I probably do. I probably bought it at a flea market and just forgot to update my file, and it's probably in a box somewhere. But I was like, well, damn it, I don't want to risk it. So this time I finally picked up Orphan with the alternate ending. That's not as good. I like the ending that I saw where well, I don't want to spoil, but I like the ending that I saw, and there's this other ending that's not as cool. But this is the story of a family that adopts an orphan, and things are not as they seem with her. But it stars I always butcher her name, but it stars Vera Farmiga, Vera Farmiga, who's part of the Conjuring series, and I really like Vera Farmiga. So I just could have sworn I already had this one, but apparently I don't. Got around to also picking up this thing. It's the Poltergeist remake. I love the original Poltergeist. I like the second one also. Third one I like as well, even though a lot of people don't like that one. I liked it. I didn't see this in the theater. One of my friends went to see it and said it was total garbage. And I saw a couple of reviews and everyone said it's total garbage. But I have, as a collector, the collector part of me says, like, I have the original. The set won't feel complete unless I have the original and the remake and the sequels, which I have all three of the original movies. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. It probably sucks, definitely, but I'll get it just to complete the set. So I picked up the Poltergeist remake. And bought two Blu-rays. Picked up Rampage with The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. It's an adaptation of the old arcade video game. And I actually saw this, I don't remember if I saw it on Netflix or they passed it on TV. And I thought it was pretty good. It's a nice monster movie. Has a lot of destruction. Has a lot of big, creepy monsters. Has The Rock. Has a really cool death scene involving the albino gorilla. It's just a fun movie, and I enjoyed it for that. So, yeah, I picked it up because of that. And I picked up Inside Out. Great Pixar movie. I freaking love this movie. My daughter, really also liked this movie. My youngest son just likes the characters. But this is a really deep movie. I mean, if you really look into it and how it sets up the world with the mind and the memories and everything, it's a really, really well thought, deep movie, and I really, really dig this. It also has a really cool short called The Lava, which I would play for my daughter when she was little, and I would sing it for her, and she loves it. But really, really amazing movie. And Movie Bazaar had this on sale, the DVD Blu-ray combo with the slipcase. And I was like, hell yeah. Actually, my wife bought this for me, because I was like, I already bought all of that, and I was like, I can't afford it. And she was like, oh, I'll buy it for you. So, thank you, wife, for this awesome movie. But it's amazing. Really, really funny. The visuals will enthrall your kids, and, you know, as an adult, you'll pick up on a whole bunch of really cool stuff. So, awesome. So, yeah, that was the pickup video. Like always, I like to recommend the standouts of the collections, things that I really like. And I'm going to go with Rampage. Surprisingly good movie. I thought it was going to be garbage, but it's really fun. And Inside Out. So yeah, you'll probably see another video if I can get the stuff that I bought from Target. I bought some movies that I've been missing, and I've been having a real hard time tracking down, but I found it through Target. So you'll probably see that. And in the next 2 weeks, of course, I'll restock on stuff from Movies from Bazaar. Tomorrow I'll go to the flea market, and I'll see what I pick up there. So I'll have some stuff. But I also wanted to record something new for you guys. So after this video, you'll see that, and how I'll see how that is received. But until then, thanks so much for watching, for hearing me once again ramble on and on about movies. But it's what I love. So movies and comic books and video games are like my three big passions. So I tend to ramble on and on about that. But thank you so much for watching them, for giving me your time, your thumbs up, and everything. Please stay safe during these crazy, crazy messed up times. Hopefully the vaccine will come out and things will go back to normal. But until then, take care, and I'll see you later. Bye.